Greetings everyone, welcome back to my sketchbook. It is Monday, Labor Day, the first day of September, and just moving stuff around here because some things are getting out of hand. I'm just putting Chromie on top of this Hailstorm CD, but I don't know, I'll figure out a spot for this stuff after. Anyway, just for fun. Oh, and by the way, yeah, we're a month away from Inktober, so if you're going to participate, stay tuned for that. So I went to a local department store and I found some interesting things. Now, I'm not saying that today is Monday and it's Minecraft Monday, but I thought these are kind of funny. This is a sort of like the regular mainline kind of version of that. And this is like a short card version of the Minecraft card. Now I know Hudson has one of these. Let's open this thing up. This is a pretty weird toy as far as I'm concerned. Let me flatten this down just a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what to think of this thing. It's interesting. This is supposed to be like a mine cart. It doesn't have a way of attaching to other carts, so you can't make, like, you know, a train out of it or whatever. This was also there too, which is weirdly, it's also made by Mattel. I don't know if this is what's supposed to go with these. Somebody poked in that, but it hasn't been opened yet. So I figure let's just open it up and see what's going on. It looks like another sealed package. And let's open that up. Well, isn't that funny? So, yeah, I don't know if that's meant to kind of ride in there or not. Oof. I don't know if I like this very much. Yeah, not really my favorite. So you got this villager guy. You can ride around in the cart. I wonder if you could get away with... Yeah, take off. Get away with using the Lego figure. If that would in any way do slightly better. I feel like you'd probably lose the bottom half of your character, because that noodle is pretty big on that thing. Does that come apart? Oh. Okay, let's see here. I suppose you could do this. He doesn't really want to... Oh, you know what? I think that's way better than whatever this thing is. I don't know if that's really what's supposed to go with it or not. But I mean, the size of the head maybe, but yeah, I don't know. And I don't really know if that's worth what I paid for it either, but I don't know these things. That seems funny to me. Let's see, I'll just set that there for a moment so it doesn't roll away. I also saw something else. Which are these, which are, they're called Gotta Go, which is also by Hot Wheels. They're like toilet trucks, but if you look close enough at them, there's like bottles of hot sauce. And somewhere around here, I have, right back. Somewhere around here. Okay, way off, way out of the way. I do have something else. So these are the, well, that's a bottle of hot sauce. That one's called Hot Wheelings, or Hot Wings? Hot Wings, that's it. And I think that's pretty interesting as well. So, what does all this have to do with what I'm going to do thought-wise with this thing? Well, let's see if we can just doodle out an idea and open up the ink well beside me. Tip this back again. Just making a mess here. All right, got my pen, got the ink. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to draw a toilet. Wow, huh? Let's see if we can lock that down on that. Okay. Have it tilted. I'm not going for beautiful accuracy here. Let's see if we can get this thing to stop shaking. That'd be nice. I'm sure this has been done before, and it's fine if it has. I'm okay with that. Now, maybe I should have like a deeper bowl. Why not? I don't build toilets in Minecraft. So let's complete that right down to there. This is just an idea. Maybe we'll do a better refined version after. So on my page, this is actually tilted. That's kind of right side up, believe it or not, but I can put it like that temporarily. Let's see about making some part of it kind of 3D. I'm going to try to keep a consistent kind of angle here. Like that. And because this part of the tank, that's the cover for the tank, we're going to assume that it's set in just a little bit so it doesn't have to be right to the edge. Something like that. This part of the toilet here would be set in a little bit further than the tank itself, so we don't have to go all the way to the edge of that. Little something like that. Now, I know I'm probably I'm going to dip the pen here, way far away from something here. And that would be, let's see, I know this was like kind of a big deal, what, years ago? You know, and I'm not really that hip on the latest of ridiculous trends. A different sort of thing going on here. And I'm sure this possibly already exists. Maybe it does. That's okay. I'm not that worried about it. It's only an original idea till I find out otherwise, I guess. And now, wasn't it kind of like a popular thing a little while ago. Skibidi something toilet whatever thing. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Whether it is or it isn't, that's the theme I'm going with right now. Oh. Something kind of sinister about this character. Oh well. Most of those little things that you find people say or whatnot, they're usually like an internet meme kind of thing. It doesn't really mean a whole lot. So this is sort of the idea that I had floating around in my head when I saw these items that I picked up. Anyway, kind of interesting. But let's see here. What was it that I was going to call this? Like, Skibidi. Toilet. Jockey. Now, we already know that skeletons can fall down and land on spiders and become spider jockeys. But you know, if you fall on a toilet, can you ride the toilet around? I don't know. I don't think that the Skibidi world really is part of Minecraft. Although you can make anything part of Minecraft if you want. Let me see if I can back this out just a little bit. But I wonder, what else could you do in this world? Well, there's that. Yeah, Skibidi toilet jockey. Well, what if we flip this around and try to do a slightly better version, just because it'd be fun. So let's see here. I'm going to look at this once again. Try to figure out something about that, because I really do think that this one is kind of lame. As far as, you know, riding around that minecart. And, you know what? I could probably get that other guy to ride in one of these things. That'd be kind of funny. Huh. Anyway, I might have to look at that. So, let's see. Let's draw a slightly better version. Or maybe I could just make that like the second part. And that way, you know, this is just a short video to start. So let's go back to this page. And I'll break it down and do a second video, just so it's not all one long, ridiculous video. So this was part 1. We're going to do part 2 as a better toilet jockey for Minecraft. Anyway, stay tuned. This could be interesting. All right, ciao for now.